That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling.
Daddy, take off. That's the team we're gonna.
But I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Minivan might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
It is arguably the biggest game on planet Earth. And now this grand game enters its 6th decade. We welcome you to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium for Super Bowl 60. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. Wherever you are, welcome to America's great sports day. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Super Bowl Sunday, 195 different countries know all about it. They're watching Greg, and for the players, this moment, they've built so much, and now it's here, a chance to take the field in the biggest football game of them all.
Yeah, and what do we hear all week, Mike, from every team leading up to the Super Bowl? For the players that have been here before, there's such an advantage. You know what to expect. You know what pregame feels like. You know how to handle the emotions leading up to it. But for the new players, the new coaches, no matter how much you tell them, there's still an element of uncertainty that really doesn't hit you until that ball is kicked off. So who handles it better? Who's more prepared for this stage? We're a couple minutes from finding out, and man, I think we are in for a great game.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. He's got room to run right at the start, and he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 31 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get about 5. From 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the 1st down inside the 25.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And Not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Blocking 18. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
79. Here we go. 70, Timberwolf.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Get your muscle up, we got the plyometric. Ran up by the next one as up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. The knocks are full of the
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Chance here for the first points of this Super Bowl. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
So, trying to make a statement on this opening drive. Gonna go for it on 4th and goal.
60 Bison.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And he bounces it to the outside. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. The first touchdown of Super Bowl 60.
Well, after 2 weeks of anticipation, 2 weeks of scrutiny, I'm not sure if you can start a Super Bowl game any better than we just saw here, Mike. I mean, to take that ball down methodically, play after play, and end up with a touchdown, it just allows you to settle into the game, settle your entire sideline, and take a deep breath. Now it's up to the defense to go out there and try to get a stop, and you just can't start a Super Bowl any better than that.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Can. 12. Now a second down throw for Burrow. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. After a spirited first quarter here in Super Bowl 60, it's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Stop. 11 mighty. 11. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
On one, ready? 12. Here we go. 180. What is that?
First down throw for Burrow. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. James Pierce in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11 Thomas. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Back into the hands of Yosivas. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the
35-yard line. 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the first down.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. Out to his right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or two shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack.
Mike, these are the plays that on the stat sheet, the offensive lineman, look at the quarterback a little sideways. He has a chance to just throw that ball out of bounds, but instead, he takes it out of bounds himself, and that goes on the stat sheet as a sack.
A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. Third down coming up.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
It is brought in the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Devin Tompkins on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On first down, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson. Got room past the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. On second down, Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. B.J. Hill shuts it down there.
Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7. Give to Robinson from the pistol. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. Hiking 18.
London brought in motion. On first down, right back to Robinson. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage. But when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
Now Penix to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On third down, Penix. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up on a second down and 8. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Now a third and 2.
19 tight. 19. Stephanie. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 21.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 2. 12, 12, 1. Let's get set. Right 80, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Dot.
On first down, Burrow. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Gonzalez.
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Here we go. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
and the Bengals.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go.
On 2, ready?
Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Stop.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone. Inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
A big play here in the big game. It's a gain of 34. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. Right 80, 11, 11, 11. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow now. To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes Tompkins on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. A quick throw here going to be taken by London. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and a yard. They run over center with Robinson. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. 1st down and more to the 45.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. In this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind. He saw the crease, and he hit it, and it led to a big gain.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Over the middle, catch made by Mooney. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards.
2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go. 19, 18.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Anderson on the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this 3rd quarter has come to an end. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Catch the Eagles.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Bengals
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Forced to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's got it! And he will score! Game on! Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
At the 27-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go. They're running here with Robinson. Room to run at the 40. Gets to the edge at the 30. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Gonzalez now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He fires it across his body over the middle, and it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11. Got.
Burrow to throw. On the run to the right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. Here's 1st and 10.
11.
Bengals 1st down.
Got.
Burrow. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He'll get up 4 here as he is taken down.
11 mighty.
a second down throw for Burrow. A throw on the move is caught.
Gotta go.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Now, second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, Dad. 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. Dad.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Moving to his right. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now, they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day,
trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
2 minutes remain in Super Bowl 60. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They send the tight end in motion. A run with Carter. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You know at this point the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Falcons. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
On 2.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 180. Stop.
Back to throw. Burrow. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And a downfield to the tight end hits. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. This pass complete to Tompkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
I'm one, ready? Gun. 11, MT, Tate.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. And into the hands of Yosibach. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 31.
A big play here in the big game. 31 yards.
11, Thomas.
10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
180, 11 MT, 11 MT. 11 mighty, 11 mighty.
To throw is Burrow. Flush to his right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
12, 12, 12.
Second down, Burrow. This one caught at the 4. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Pearson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit.
Bengals 28.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. On first down, it's Penix. Down the field, connection made to Mooney. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
London brought in motion. On the ground, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Mooney in motion. That is caught, and they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. And that'll do it. 28-3. Now just a memory. For the first time in franchise history, the Atlanta Falcons are Super Bowl champions. So this, a well-deserved celebration down on the field. You know, Greg, it wasn't totally mistake-free, but about as solid a performance as you could hope to have on the big stage in the big game.
And to think about all the people that had their hand in this, Mike, of course we see on the field the players. Their ability to perform at such a high level goes without say. But then you think of the group around them, the coaching staff, their ability to game plan, and then the front office and the GM who put this roster together. Those are the efforts of a lot of people that went into this Super Bowl victory.
Commissioner Roger Goodell set to hand the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons, champions of Super Bowl 60. So that'll do it for another sensational season of the NFL on EA Sports. For our entire team and with my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, good night from Santa Clara, California.